Some celebrity moments are so unexpected that they leave everyone watching completely in shock. In an incredibly awkward live television appearance, Avril Lavigne was caught off guard when the reporter made a poorly phrased remark about her close friend with a producer.
Are people surprised that you're still so tight?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
What did I do?
Thankfully, the crowd didn't seem to get it either. At the BET Awards, Nicki Minaj started her acceptance speech by thanking her team and supporters, only to pause halfway through when she realized she wasn't entirely sure what award she just won.
Thank you guys for the support on the pink print. What was this award for? I'm sorry. Huh? Oh, Viewer's Choice. Oh my God, y'all, thank you.
Even the host Zendaya couldn't help but laugh at the unexpected moment. Amy Schumer left fans stunned when she seemingly stole a joke straight from a viral tweet during her Oscars monologue.
And Leonardo DiCaprio, what can I even say about him? He's done so much to fight climate change and leave behind a cleaner, greener planet for his girlfriends.
Finn Wolfhard gave himself and everyone watching the realization that we're not so young anymore, when he realized the new generation has no idea who One Direction is.
One Direction biopic? Yeah, I kind of look like him. You don't like One Direction?
What? I haven't.
Oh, you don't know who they are?
No.
Well, Jesus, oh my God. You don't know who One Direction is? Wow.
Two aspiring entrepreneurs took the Shark Tank stage to pitch their car freshener and made a joke at the expense of Mark Cuban, who owns the Dallas Mavericks, by referencing their loss in the NBA Conference Finals.
Smells like winning. Sorry, Mark. The reality is...
They might have expected Mark would be a good sport about it, but the wound was too fresh and he was immediately out.
Dumbest marketing move ever. I'm out.
That's it?
Seriously.
That's
Seriously.
mean.
The one air freshener from the NBA is the team that beats us in the NBA Conference Finals. That could
Mark,
backfire.
you're a bigger man than that. Cut it out.
Yeah, I could be, but I'm not.
At least they didn't try to win Mark over. Instead, just apologized and moved on with the show, eventually making a deal with Barbara. Jimmy Fallon is known for being one of the friendliest TV show hosts, but it turns out he really doesn't like his personal space being invaded.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Please, there's other ones.
No. That was something Freddie did.
In one of the most uncomfortable celebrity interviews, Entertainment Tonight's host shared her struggles with an eating disorder growing up, only for Meghan Trainor to kind of trivialize her experience.
Growing up, I had an eating disorder. I wasn't strong enough to have an eating disorder, actually. I tried to go anorexic for a good 3 hours. I ate ice and celery, but that's not even anorexic, and I quit. I was like, Ma, can you make me a sandwich? Like, immediately. And she was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm just a little lightheaded.
While Meghan Trainor became known for her songs promoting body positivity, this moment didn't really sit well with fans. Kendall Jenner attempted a down-to-earth humble moment on Keeping Up with the Kardashians by cutting up a cucumber herself, instead of leaving it to the chef.
The chef to make you a snack?
I'm making it myself. Just gotta chop up some cucumber. It's pretty easy.
You go, girl. Be careful, because I nicked myself the other day.
I don't know, I'm kind of scared.
There you go.
Not professional whatsoever.
Hey, chef. Do you want to cut this up for her?
And well, the move obviously backfired as she had no idea how to cut it. And even Kylie Jenner made fun of this with a TikTok she posted.
Making it myself. Just gotta chop up some cucumber. It's pretty easy.
Zendaya, who started her career on the Disney Channel, made a major transition to more mature roles like in Euphoria, which tackles heavy topics like addiction. So when a young fan appeared in the audience at a live panel for the show, Zendaya couldn't help but throw some shade at the girl's parents.
Zendaya, what was it like going from Disney to this?
Please tell me you were not in here for this. Oh my God. Your parents are responsible. Okay. Woo!
John Travolta butchered Idina Menzel's name with such confidence that it threw everyone off.
Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
Idina did get the last laugh at the next Oscars, though the whole skit got a little awkward when John got a bit too familiar with her face.
A dear friend, Glom Gazingo.
I deserve that, but you, my darling, my beautiful, my wickedly talented Idina Menzel.
You got it!
Is that right?
Viewers were left speechless when Khloe Kardashian called out her own mother after she tried to dismiss Kylie's newfound interest in education.
You don't have sex, you can still get pregnant.
Yes, because sperm lives inside the vagina for 3 days.
Who taught you this?
She went to school, and you should be happy your daughter has an education, especially sex ed. You obviously didn't. That's why you have multiple baby daddies and thousands of children.
We've all heard this iconic audio at least once.
What? What?
What many don't realize is that it came from an ET interview where Kevin Hart was told One Direction had broken up, and you can literally watch him cycle through all the stages of grief.
One of the band members is leaving things.
What?
Are you serious?
Wait, what?
When?
Zayn is leaving the band.
Zayn! Zayn is...
Time out. Wait a minute.
I can't...
All right. Well, I'm glad you told me.
Sorry.
Because I could have walked in here. Well, what do you... Oh, God.
During a strange interview with Jimmy Kimmel, fans were not sure if Lady Gaga was putting on a character or not, leaving some fans feeling conflicted about some of her comments.
What if one of your children grew up to be not gay? Would you still love that child?
No.
You would not.
But considering she's straight, it's safe to say she was probably just being sarcastic and people didn't understand it. Okay, to be fair, Smith is a common last name.
Taylor Smith, everyone. Thank you, Taylor. Well, our time is up here in Vegas, thanks to our co-hosts Suzanne and Stormy.
During the Wendy Williams show, Wendy managed to shock herself with her own honesty.
You too, Mrs. Spears. Death to all of them.
But no one was more surprised than the person that yelled Jesus at the end. Katie Couric and the producers decided to pull an April Fool's prank on James Corden. The weirdest part is that the audience kept clapping despite being unaware it was a setup.
Katie Couric! Wait, is someone around?
Up here, James.
During press interviews for Scream Queens, there was always a bit of tension between Ariana Grande and Abigail Breslin, though they remained polite and professional. That all changed when Abigail made a comment about fake tanning, which set Ariana off.
Love herself and not have to go tanning to love herself, because
That was-
in situations like that.
That scream was it though. Let's hear it one more time so that she can impersonate it. I'm gonna have to give it to the final.
After that, the gloves were off and it was hard to miss the look on Ariana's face as Abigail continued talking.
I think it was like what I liked about it was it kind of came like as like a she like is like, oh yeah, this is happening
I want to
right
see
now.
what you just said written on paper.
A heartbreaking moment happened on live TV when Martin Short went to promote Madagascar 3 on Good Morning America. Sadly, the host wasn't aware that his wife passed away and asked about her.
and Nancy have gotten one of the greatest marriages of anybody in show business. How many years now for you guys?
We married 36 years. Yeah.
But you're still like in love.
Madly in love. Madly in love.
Why?
Cute. I'm cute.
Yes, that is true.
Martin Short kept his composure and didn't break the news to her live. Later, the host issued a heartfelt apology on Twitter. Helena Carter took an unexpected jab from Rihanna during an appearance on The Graham Norton Show, right after she revealed she'd never been invited to the Met Gala.
Yeah. You haven't?
You haven't?
No, I've no.
You have not?
No.
That's because you wear dresses like that.
Ryan Gosling unexpectedly dropped one of the deepest answers during an interview, and you could tell by the look on his face that he was pretty proud of it.
What is the scariest animal?
Man. Am I wrong? Or the mosquito.
David Letterman put the Canadian schooling system to a test when interviewing a young Justin Bieber.
Been to every continent.
How many continents are there?
Asia, North America, South America, Africa, Antarctica, and the North Pole.
Two really easy ones. You've got the hard ones.
Canada.
That's.
No, I'm Canadian.
Okay, this wasn't on TV or streamed, but fans were shocked when Bow Wow was spotted on a commercial flight to New York City, just after posing a picture of a private jet with the caption, "Traveling to New York today." During Star Talk on Nat Geo, Katy Perry asked if math and science are connected. An interesting question to say the least.
Is math related to science?
Math is the language of the universe.
Numbers.
If you want to go to the universe, you learn math.
Neil deGrasse handled the question extremely well. In 2021, Miss India won Miss Universe, catching viewers off guard since Steve Harvey threw a curveball question her way, making things pretty awkward for her.
I hear you do some pretty good animal impersonations. Let's hear your best one.
More than a decade after filming Titanic, Kate Winslet took a moment during her Golden Globe win to express her love for Leonardo DiCaprio. But just as things were getting sentimental, the romantic moment was abruptly cut short.
And Leo, I'm so happy I can stand here and tell you how much I love you and how much I've loved you for 13 years. I love you with all my heart, I really do. And my husband Sam, thank you for directing this film, babe.
Ariana Grande and her then boyfriend were playing Truth or Dare at a donut shop when she got a little too close to the merchandise, allegedly licking one. Things then escalated when an employee brought out oversized donuts with a lot of filling, prompting Ariana to make a comment about disliking Americans in America, which the news ran as fat-shaming comments. The shop then sold the footage to TMZ and it went viral. Ironically, the shop also faced backlash for violating health codes by leaving donuts uncovered on the counter. Ariana later issued a public apology on live TV.
You said some hurtful things about Americans and about people's weight.
First of all, I mean, my behavior was very offensive and I apologized. There's no excuse or there's nothing to justify it.
American Olympic swimmer Ryan Lochte, along with 3 of his teammates, made up a story about being robbed at gunpoint during the Rio Olympics.
And we got pulled over in our taxi. These guys came out with a badge, no lights, no nothing, just a police badge. Pulled out his gun, he cocked it, put it to my forehead, and said, "Get down," and I was like, I put my hands up, I was like, whatever.
What actually happened was they went behind a building to relieve themselves, got into an argument with security, and ended up paying them off to avoid calling the police. And he later apologized live.
What about the people of Rio? You know, they dealt with all the headlines going into the games. And here comes this story with one of the highest profile U.S. athletes saying, "I got held up at gunpoint."
How sorry I am, and my deepest apologies.